welcome to Castle Crashers in 2026. Be sure to like and subscribe, follow me on Twitch, all the really usual stuff. I joke about liking and subscribing, it's a very common joke. Today we're playing Castle Crashers with this character. I've never played this game before, don't mind all the characters of high levels. Here we go. This might be a series where I'm gonna be like playing this game, and here we go. So they recently, and I think it's already like half a year ago, they released like a new fresh art style. So I was pretty hyped about it, and I bought the art style pack, whatever the fuck. It's pretty cool. Extension, whatever. Today we're playing Castle Crashers, and I was thinking that we need a name for people who like to sit and watch people game. Because you have a specific word for people who watch people do the deed, right? You have that word. But how would we call people who like to watch people game, right? Of course you would call them viewers, but like in Ascension, you would call people who watch doing other people doing the deed also viewers. So we need a specific word for viewers who like to watch people game. And there's nothing wrong with people watching games. Like, I watch games as well, because sometimes you don't want to buy a specific game. You think like, oh, I would rather watch a gameplay than play the game myself, because I'm not willing to spend $60 on Poppy Playtime's Chapter 5, which is actually fucking horseshit. So we need a name for people who are always watching games. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with people watching games. We just need a specific name for that, because we do have the word Guck for people who like to watch other people do the deed, or his girlfriend is getting, by another dude. But how would we call a gamer that just watches other gamers game? I think we also need a specific name for that. So, in this video, the main concept of this video is for, of course, you to like, subscribe, but also to find a word which would be to symbolize gamers that like to watch gamers game. Yes. So we're gonna be thinking about that, and also we're gonna talk about politics, because that's the most interesting topic there is on this planet. No, we're not doing that, but we are playing Castle Crashers. That's pretty good. Be sure to like, subscribe, and why the fuck can I cannot walk further? Is there one more character somewhere? Huh? Why didn't I? Why? Huh? It had the arrow would like walk that way, so there we go. Okay. So if you have any idea for a name to call gamers that like to watch other gamers game, please leave your suggestion in the comment section below, because I'm thinking of options, and this might be like I need to like think of an idea, and being creative is sometimes pretty difficult, but there's nothing wrong with creativity. Creativity has to flow naturally, right? You don't have to force creativity, I would say. That's why I upload whenever I want, because you have to stay as creative as possible. Not that any of my videos are highly creative, but still, ignore that, all that. So maybe we could call, like, of course, because you would call a cuck. Most people know what a cuck is. How about we replace the first letter of the word cuck into the G for gamers. So we would call gamers who love to watch gamers game, we call them gucks with a G. But also that is very close to cuck, and then a lot of people are gonna say like, what are you saying? They're gonna think like, oh, this man has just had an aneurysm and he cannot pronounce the word cuck properly, so might also just be the case, but yeah. So I think Guck would be a very like, yeah, it could be a contender, maybe couldn't be a contender. You just need a word, because I think Guck itself is a very powerful word. I just really love insults that aren't necessarily swear words, but that are words that are particularly like insulting. Guck is like very insulting to if you say it to someone. Like if you really put emphasis on it, like man, you're a guck. Like you're really like, I think you're putting some power behind it. That's nice, but like we also need a word for the gamers who like to watch gamers game. We also need like a powerful and strong word. The problem is that I'm Dutch. That's not really a problem, but the thing is that like thinking of these words in Dutch would be very easy, but translating them to like English would be more difficult, but yeah. But yeah, just if you have a suggestion, please let me know in the comment section below, because I'm pretty curious to see what you guys can come up with. So I think all of the guys, everybody, like most people, I would say, would like to watch, gamers game, because the thing is that, like I was saying, some people are not willing to buy a shitty game for like $70 and then just play the game for like, yeah, maybe a few hours and be like, oh yeah, okay, cool. And that's why you got gamers who like the game, gamers. I think Guck is still like a pretty decent word, but the thing is like, yeah, it just sounds too much like Guck, so maybe that's also a good thing that it sounds very close to Guck, because then you can combine the two, like be, oh, you're a Guck and a Guck, right? And Guck, whatever the fuck. But yeah, interesting topic, pretty interesting topic. I like to just be creative. Be creative, please, be creative. So what else could be like a very good contender for a word like that? Ooh, I got a new combo. I have to sprint and press either A or W. Let me try that. Ooh, nice. Hey, that's a good combo. Not gonna lie, that's a good combo. Oh, okay. Hey, there we go. We did it. We killed him. Hey, I cannot grab the food. Yeah, I scam. Want my money back. I want my money back, bro. Kill all the flipping people right here, man. Kill all the motherfuckers. Kill them, man. Kill them. So I would like to also know a very particular question. Let's say in a scenario where like a, I don't know, war would break out. What specific weapon would be your weapon of choice, right? Because, yeah, like right here, a lot of people are using swords, and in case guns aren't an option, what are you gonna use? Like, what kind of weapon would be extremely effective, does extreme amounts of damage, and isn't all too heavy to, like, wield or have or something like that? Like, a knife is pretty decent. The thing is that, like, if you have a knife that doesn't have a lot of reach, like a sword would already be better. But the thing is that maybe you're not able to wield a sword. You're not good with a sword. So maybe you need like an axe or something like that, a long axe, because, well, that's pretty straightforward, right? But yeah, what would your weapon of choice be? I'm pretty curious to know. A lot of questions right here. That's like, please go to the comment section right now and answer all of the questions that I want to know answers to in this video. So yeah, normally I would play like horror games, but since this is pretty much a very good game and I've played it myself before and I really like this game, we're going to play it. And since you're the viewer, you don't have any say in what I'm going to be playing in, because you're going to be watching. And you're the Guck right here. Like, I don't give a shit. You're the Guck right here, man. Like, yeah. Or we need to, like, transform the word. Like, we changed the word gamer with a C. You would be a samer. A samer. Oh, you're such a dirty samer. Samer. That might be a contender as well. Like, just change the word gamer with a C, and then you have samer, I would say. Pretty decent contender, I would say. Okay. Oh, man. You are such a samer, bro. Spend some money on some games. You're a dirty Guck, bro. Just buy the game and play it yourself, you flipping Guck. Freaking samer. Oh, okay. Yeah, but just dilemma. It's always not like knowing the answer to like. There must be a very good word like. I think this is the perfect purpose for AI to just figure out like stupid questions like this. Also pretty curious to know what your guys' opinions are on AI, because a lot of people are complaining about AI, but the thing is that AI has existed like since 1950, I'm pretty sure. Because AI on itself, the concept as we know AI right now, is just asking a question to AI and he's gonna give you a answer as quickly as possible. It's kind of like a search engine, basically, but yeah. A bit more specific, I would say. It gives a very specific answer. But yeah, it also has been trained like to the fucking max, but a lot of people, I always see like a lot of people complaining about AI and shit like that. But the thing is that adaptive AI, like in games with like, for instance, Modern Warfare or something like that, with like, no, I don't think that's a good example. I think there are games which had AI before the concept of like ChatGPT was like, of course it's a different AI, but the AI itself is like has been a concept for almost like 100 years. So people always complain like, oh yeah, stop using AI, stop using AI, stop using AI. But then whenever the fuck they need something, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, let me ask ChatGPT, right? So yeah, but that's different. That's just so different. Like if you're using AI to make art. That's so much different than me asking ChatGPT how big my nutsack is. Like, well, yeah, whatever the fuck. Shut up, liberal. Shut up, weird ass. Shut up, weird ass fucking guy. Kiss this woman real quick. Just asking these like stupid ass questions to AI is like the biggest purpose in life. I'm gonna ask Gemini real quick right now what the answer is. I'm trying to think of a new creative word. The word is inspired by the word Guck, but then for gamers who like to watch other gamers play games. Stream Guck. Stream Guck. Play Guck. I don't want the word Guck itself. Make some new words, but don't include it. Don't include proxy gamer. Spectato. Spectato? Couch potato. Bass player. Bass player. Bass player. Bass player. Not gonna lie, there were some decent words in there, but now we have some like new info. Like we can also use the word spectate. Spec game is something with these two words together, something like that. Whatever. Alright, let's do 2 more levels, I think. Spec the gamer. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Spacey. I think something along the lines of like the word jerk is also like a very decent and good word to combine with like gamer. Game jerker, but that's like, it sounds like he's like a game. He's like a, yeah, he jerks the games, and that's not like what I'm going for, right? Are you a game jerker? Be sure to leave your like and subscribe in the comment section below, and okay. A game watcher. Just straight to the point, also very clear. Not all too powerful, but hey, the concept is clear. We got Guck, we got Samer. Samer. Such a dirty Samer, bro. Something like that. A game watcher. Game watcher, something like that. A lot of people might think how fucking autistic is this guy that I'm watching, but hey. Other people have yeah. I don't fucking know, whatever. Hey, you need a topic to talk about anyway, so why the fuck not try to like create some new creative and inspirable words? I'm really trying out here, like I'm really trying to game entertain and try to think of a new word right here. Hey, level up. Something along the lines of pixel. Some with other pixel. A cookstater. No, a Guckstater. A Guckstater. Guckstater. A spec very high up on the spectrum. Okay. A Guckstater. A Guck is then a combination. You can like spectator and Guck. And Guck is then Guck, but with a G for gamers. So it's like really, it's already trying to get really complicated here, but that's good. Like we're creating right here. It's a creative process. It's always good to be creative and let your mind just run freely sometimes. Never try to limit yourself, right? That's always like, always try to like get some creative stuff in your brain. That's good. There's nothing wrong with that. Because now, like, the thing is that if you're still watching, I don't really care if you're watching anyway. The thing is that if you're still watching, you are truly to probably, hopefully, trying to think of a new word. And also trying to, like, trying to think of also something creative. Which is good, right? Hey, that's good. Like, try to, like, always try to, like, think of stuff that you normally wouldn't think about. So it's a good look to have a look inside of the mind of somebody else. So yeah, something like you have a lot of words you can play with, because you can also play like some with the word level, and then like I want something with around watcher or something like it. A Guck watcher. You're watching somebody who's watching a gamer play. Jeez, I really want to specifically say this good. A Guck watcher would be a guy who is watching a guy play games. A Guck watcher. Put that in the library of thing. Yeah. A Guck watcher is a gamer who is watching a gamer play games. A Guck watcher. I think Guck is like really the thing is that like if Guck sounds like goose and duck. Gotta be honest with you, Guck. Goose duck. Kinda, I think. But what were we thinking of? We were trying to figure out a word for a gamer who likes to watch a gamer play games. So if you are a Guck watcher, wait. If you are a Guck watcher, then you are a gamer you are a gamer watching a gamer play a... No, wait. I want this like specifically said in a way that I like get it. I get it as well, but... Okay, one more time. A Guck watcher is a guy who is watching a guy play video games. Like, there we go. I said it good before, but like, yeah, whatever. So yeah, a Guck watcher. But we still need a powerful creative word for a guy who watches games. Watching a gamer play games. Sitting in a chair all day. How do you say, is that weapon better? It does have, like, speed, but I don't care about speed. Like, a gamer Guck. Gamer Guck. A Gucker. A Gucker. A Gucker. A Gucker. A Gucker. You're such a Gucker, bro. Gucker is kind of nice because it ends in ER, and words who ends in ER, I'm not like, shut the fuck up, please. I'm not racist. Leave me alone. Really bad, bro. It's really bad. A Gucker. That sounds really bad. No. I don't want to go there. No, we're not doing that. Gamer. There's like a few options. Hey, you guys can pick as well. Like, don't let me do all the word talking. Like, if you wanna use any of these words, you're such a... You're such a... Yeah. You're such a... Yeah. You're such a... Yeah. I am lost at this point. Like, something around the spectator, because, like... I would, if you would say to a guy who's a Guck, watching his girlfriend get, like, absolutely demolished by another guy, I would rather say that he is a spectator than a viewer, I would say. Like, he is viewing it, but he is a spectator, right? Spectator just sounds a bit lower on the... Yeah. How do you say that? On the scale of trying to, like... What the fuck you are doing. You're like a spectator. I think... Yeah, if that makes any fucking sense anyway, but... I'm just lost, bro. I'm just lost right now. Like, maybe we need to reconsider our strategies and just take it back to the beginning. Go back to Guck. Go back to Guck. Gucker. You're such a Gucker, bro. You're such a fucking Gucker. I think Gucker is pretty decent, not gonna lie. Gucker is Gucker. Gucker... You're such a Gucker, and then you know that, like, a Gucker is then a guy who loves to watch a game or play games. Like how would you even call people who, like, donate to, like, these multi-millionaire streamers, bro? There's already a word for that. It's called retards, but... I just don't understand people who are absolutely, like, donating to streamers who have multi-million dollars, bro. Like... Supporting is something different than just giving your fucking money away. Because, like, if you give money to, like, for instance, Queso or something like that, I 100% understand. Because he's just he's a chill guy, he's humble. Like, he's nice. I can understand, but, like, if you give money to, like, a Kaizenet or something like that, it's just a worthless fucking... Just a guy who doesn't give a shit about anyone else, right? So, I just... Yeah. Yeah. How would you, yeah, I know you already have a word for that, but still, we need a word for people who sit there 8 hours a day, watch their favorite streamer, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with just calming down, but like these people who are like watching streamers for like 8 hours playing games or something like that. Why do all the good words end in ER? I'm very sorry, but streamer. I like Stripe. So yeah. How do you even call? I think Guck, like, the more you say the word Guck, because Guck and Guck, like, we really have to put emphasis on the Guck sound. Because just put the word duck in your mouth and then remove the D and, like, always remove the D from your body. And then just get the word duck and then change the word D, the letter D with a G. You get Guck. I think Guck is a really decent word, not gonna lie. Guck. And you could just... You're such a Guck, bro. Jeez, in all honesty, you're such a Guck, bro. You should really get a girlfriend because you're such a Guck. And they're gonna be like, what the fuck is a Guck? And they're gonna be like, oh, a guy who just sits there and watches his favorite streamer play games. Yeah, Guck. Yeah, we're going for Guck. If you know a better word, I will be using it next video. 100%, so... A Guck. Hey, Guck. You're such a Guck. Yeah, I'm going with the Guck. I think the best I can create right now, the most creative I can get right now is Guck. 100%. There's not gonna be more brainwaves in my brain at this current moment. I'm very sorry. Very, like, brainwaves are currently unavailable this time around because it's 2 AM right now, and I'm not lying. So yeah, how do you... Guck? We're going for Guck, so that's it for today, Guck. I would have to say that, in all honesty, we have to put some rules on the word Guck, right? We have to put some rules, because if you just occasionally watch some gaming videos, maybe for dinner or something like that, because, well, you have to watch something for dinner, right? 100%. I watch shit whenever, like, I am eating dinner, so you need some quality content, right? But if you just occasionally watch a guy play games, I would say you're not a Guck. You cannot be a Guck. Impossible. But on the other hand, if you watch your girlfriend get like absolutely demolished by another guy once, then you're immediately a Guck. So maybe we need to, yeah, Guck is like, we need to put some light rules on it, some light rules. So if you, like I said, occasionally watch a streamer, occasionally watch some gaming YouTube videos, you're not a Guck. But if you watch gaming videos, gaming streamers, at least maybe 4 hours, 4 to 10 hours a week, I would say you're a Guck. And there's nothing wrong with being a Guck. Hey man, if you enjoy some gameplay, hey, that's fine by me, bro. I gotta be honest with you. But, yeah, doesn't really matter. If you're happy, I'm happy, man. Gotta be honest with you. If you're watching, hey, I'm happy. So that's good. Yeah. And I really want everybody watching this video to go consider this subject as seriously as possible. Yep, I truly am a full-grown man. And I have been talking about a word that I want to create for half an hour. I truly don't give a shit. Because what else am I gonna talk about? Some worthless shit anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just try to get a creative new word in here. And just try to use it everywhere on Reddit. Fucking just use it and then just say this word is created by xSpaccy. No, really. Yeah, but Guck. Pretty good word, and just the description would be like a guy who watches gaming videos. Or a guy who watches gamers play games a lot. Yeah, something like that. So that's gonna be it, Tall Grass Field. In the next episode, we're gonna play Tall Grass Field, and then we're gonna go wherever the fuck we need to go. So hey, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe.